Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and in today's video, we have a comparison of Intellibed versus Purple. Now, considering the price gap between these two brands, which we will definitely talk about, this might not really seem like an apt comparison to make. But since Purple and Intellibed actually use pretty unique materials in their beds that you can't really find in other mattresses, it actually makes sense to compare the two, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're just going to go over what these beds have in common, how they're different, and why you might want to get Intellibed over Purple and Purple over Intellibed. Now, if that sounds good to you and you find something helpful from this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. And as always, there's going to be a lot of good information to help you with your mattress search linked for you down below in the description, including any discounts you're able to find on these beds. Let's start off by quickly covering the policy information for both Intellibed and Purple. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, usually there aren't many differences here when we're doing a mattress comparison, but there are some key ones that we need to point out. We did get sent these beds by their respective brands for free, so we could test them out and then tell you about them. But if you decide to go in for yourself, here's what you're going to be getting. With Purple, you're going to have free shipping. They're going to show up in either a box or a large bag. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing these days, but the unboxing process is really quick and easy to do. Although I should mention that Purple beds can get really heavy, so you're probably going to want a friend there to help you out. Intellibed, on the other hand, uses something called white glove delivery, which means the bed is going to show up full size and the local delivery team will do all the heavy lifting for you, including taking away your old mattress if you want them to. However, shipping with Intellibed is not free. It will depend a little bit on where you live in the contiguous US, but it should be somewhere around $200 for shipping. You're also going to get a trial period with Intellibed and Purple. With Purple, it's 100 nights. With Intellibed, it's 90 nights. Either way, you get about 3 months to decide if you actually like the mattress and you want to keep it. If you don't, for whatever reason, you can get free returns with Purple mattresses. But if you don't like Intellibed and you want a refund, you will be charged again around $200 to return the mattress. However, if you decide to keep the beds, both are backed by warranties. You get a 10-year warranty with Purple and a 20-year warranty with Intellibed. So that's all the policy stuff. Again, a few key differences here in regards to paying for shipping and returns with Intellibed. Let's get into what these beds have in common now. And the main thing is that both brands use a very similar material within their construction. On Purple mattresses, this stuff is called the Purple Grid. On Intellibed mattresses, this stuff is called Gel Matrix. From what we're able to tell, the Purple Grid and the Gel Matrix are fairly similar, although the Gel Matrix from Intellibed is a bit firmer and generally a bit less squishy than the Purple Grid. They are different. This stuff is pretty cool. It was actually used in all kinds of other applications, like in backpacks, shoe insoles, and even medical equipment before they could produce it at the necessary size for a mattress. But it's defined by being really stretchy and bouncy, providing a ton of natural airflow, and being almost soft and firm at the same time. Now, Purple and Intellibed do use this stuff a little bit differently. That affects how the beds feel. We'll talk about that more in a bit. But if you're interested in having a more new age, unique material in your mattress, both Purple and Intellibed are solid options. The other big thing these brands have in common is that they both have a bunch of different mattress models. Purple has the original Purple, the Purple Hybrid, and 2 different versions of the Purple Hybrid Premier. And Intellibed has 4 mattress models in their Signature collection and 3 mattress models in their Limited collection. Let's also talk about Firmness here a little bit, and it can be kind of difficult to compare Firmness when there are so many different mattress models. But for the most part, the models from Intellibed and Purple all hover around a medium firmness, which means they should be able to accommodate all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. Specifically, the Purple Hybrid is a bit firmer than a medium, but for the most part, I think no matter which of these Purple beds or Intellibeds you wind up going with, you should be able to sleep in any position. They're all around a medium firmness. Let's start getting into the major differences between these beds now. And the first thing we're going to talk about is their respective feels. They're quite a bit different. So with Purple beds, I mentioned that Purple Grid, which is made of hyperelastic polymer. And on all 4 Purple mattress models, you're essentially laying right on top of that Purple Grid. So the entire feel of the mattress is defined by it. It's super unique and gel-like, and you kind of feel like you're just floating on top of the stuff, almost like you're buoyant. And it gives you pressure relief where you need it and support where you need it. On Intellibed, though, you get that gel matrix material. However, there are other layers between you and the matrix. So you get more of a responsive pillow top feel on the Intellibed Matrix Grand specifically, although all of their beds do have foam layers in between you and the gel matrix. You can definitely feel the springiness of that material underneath you. but the feel is a bit more balanced out. I almost think of Intellibed mattresses as feeling like a purple mattress, but just kind of less so, which can actually be kind of an advantage because one thing I always talk about with purple beds is that the feel can be so unique that it can be a little off-putting to some sleepers. I don't really see people having issues with that on Intellibed. Now, there are a lot of sleepers out there like myself who really enjoy the feel of purple just laying right on top of that purple grid. But overall, I'd say the Intellibed mattresses have just a safer feel than purple does. Before we start comparing the pricing of these beds, let's take a quick break to mention our monthly mattress giveaway. If you didn't know, we give away a brand new queen size bed to one lucky winner every single month. All the information on how to become eligible is linked in the description, but let's get back to this comparison. Okay, so let's start talking about price now, and I did tease at the top that there's a pretty big price gap between these two brands. Now, the Purple Hybrid Premier 4-inch model is by no means an inexpensive mattress, but Intellibed mattresses are some of the most expensive we've ever seen over here. Looking at their most affordable options, the original Purple and the Intellibed Matrix mattress, you'd be spending about $1,200 for a queen-size Purple and $4,000 for Intellibed. If you're looking at the most expensive models, you have about $3,100 for the queen-size Purple Hybrid Premier 4-inch, which is not cheap at all, but in comparison to the $7,000 you'd be spending on the Matrix Grand from Intellibed, it kind of looks cheap. So there's no getting around that Intellibed as a brand is crazy expensive, but these beds are just really, really nice. They're some of the nicest we've ever tested. They're designed to be very high-end and very luxurious, and I think they all fit that bill. And that's just about it when it comes to Intellibed versus Purple. And if you couldn't tell, the really big sticking point between these two is gonna come down to price. I think if an Intellibed mattress is within your means, you're really gonna like it. We all agree over here that it's one of the most comfortable and nicest beds we've ever tested. But if you can't spend that much on a mattress, which I totally understand is about the price of a used car, I think you might really enjoy the interesting, unique feel of a purple mattress. I personally sleep on one and I love it. But let us know what you think. Do you have any experience with purple or Intellibed? Can you even conceptualize the idea of spending that much on a mattress? Write us down below in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.